All right, guys, welcome back. So this is not going to be a full video or a vlog, really. It's more so just going to be story time, if you will. So yesterday I had a very interesting day, and by that I mean I don't want to say it was a bad day, but it wasn't a good day, and it was definitely frustrating. And I want to tell y'all what happened and give you an example that not every day in Hotshot is a good day. You are going to have bad days, and it's not like a regular 9-to-5 bad work day where you're just tired of it. You're going to run into issues. So yesterday, really most of yesterday kind of just went wrong. And it started out, well, I woke up late, but I woke up late on my own time. I wasn't late for any pickups or anything. I was just, woke up a lot later than I normally do. So, but that's not a big deal, but it was just kind of an awkward start. So I finally, I get situated, I get to driving. I had to go make that drop and then go pick up in Maryland. So I finally make it to the drop, and that actually went easy and good. They both had 2 forklifts ready. I unchained everything, lifted it up, drove out, signed paperwork, and I was out. So I then had to go make my next pickup that was about 40 minutes away, and that one was time sensitive, and I was not late, but I did not have time to spare. So I am crossing the bridge, I believe in Maryland, going to, what is the name of that town? Bernie something? I don't know, Glen Burnie. And so there is a undercover state trooper on the side of the road. Like I said, I'm on a time sensitive schedule. So of course, he pulls me over. He comes up to my window and he says, hey, how you doing? He was actually a pretty nice guy. And he said, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. We're gonna be doing a level 2. And I was like, sorry. I was like, officer, like, I've been inspected 2 times in like the last couple weeks. I was like, I have a fresh inspection sticker on the windshield. I'm really on a time crunch. I said, he's like, I don't care. It's like, okay. So we start the inspection, blah, blah, blah. We go through the lights, go through all my paperwork, fire extinguisher, this and that. The only thing that he was able to find, he said he was actually impressed, because he said 9 times out of 10, Hotshots, they are full of issues between trailer and truck inspections and this and that. So felt pretty good about that. Everything went smooth. The only thing that happened is that my fire extinguisher mount came undone, I guess, from vibrations, and he actually dinged me on that. I didn't get a ticket or nothing. I just got a warning violation. Still, it's kind of shitty, but whatever, he's doing his job, I guess. I even showed him that the screws and everything popped out, but he wasn't having it. The guy was cool, though. I'm not going to bash him. He was a nice, respectful guy. He was just a very by-the-book guy. So, we're almost done. Everything went smooth. Everything was perfect. So, he asked for my logs. And he didn't even want to see them. He wanted them all sent to him. So I said, okay, no problem. They're all in good shape. Mostly. So he gets them sent over, and I'm sitting in my truck, he's in his Tahoe, reviewing all the inspections through the FMSCA portal. Well, 30 minutes go by, something like that. It was a while, and I didn't know what was going on. So he comes back to me and he's like, everything was just about perfect except your logs. So I'm like, well, what was wrong? He says, well, it's been saying that you've been on duty for 5 days straight. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. And he actually showed me, and when I sent over my logs, it was showing that I had been on duty for days straight driving. And it also said that I was over my 70 hours. I was like, no, that's not right. And I showed him on my phone. I was like, I haven't even worked in a week. I was off, like I explained, I was off for days during Thanksgiving because of, well, the holiday and just garbage freight. So for whatever reason on my phone, it showed everything correct. It showed, and I have keep trucking, it showed that all my stuff was correct. It showed that you know, I took my on duty, my off duty, my personal conveyance because I went on a trip. It showed all of it perfect. And he's like, oh, okay. But he's like, but it's still not sending it right to me. I was like dumbfounded. I don't, it's an error that's not my issue. I can't control the error between my phone and your computer, but my e-log shows correct. So he had me email it. Well, yeah, after that point, and keep in mind this is like an hour and a half later, he actually had me get in the squad car with him. And he had me send it to him in a different way and emailed it to him. And it showed him everything correct versus the other way that I sent it to him that he specifically instructed me on how to do it. It was wrong on how he instructed me and an error with keep trucking and their system, not mine. So even after I showed him my logs on my phone correct and I emailed him the logs that were correct, he still hassled me. Like, he believed me. He's like, well, I don't think you're lying and blah, 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 which clearly not. And, what was I saying? He still was hassling me. It's like he needed evidence or proof that I was telling the truth. I mean, he literally almost said that, basically. So he ended up, like, it was like almost he threw me a bone, basically saying, he was like, well, I'll take this stuff, I believe you. And it was like, I was almost a little insulted, because he just did not want to take my logbook and the email. That correctly said it. He wanted to believe, he was trying so hard to believe this screw up and that I was trying to get away with something, it seemed like. So but he finally let me go. He dinged me for the fire extinguisher, whatever, but otherwise everything was perfect. But where I'm going with that whole rant is that pickup was 2 picks, and the first one I got to, and that turned into another issue. There's 2 issues with this pickup load that I was on the way to when DOT stopped me. So that all gets settled and I'm on the way to the first pick, which is right around the corner. I get there, all is good, I'm about to load up. The manager's like, these crates are 10,000 pounds a piece. And I'm like, well, I can't carry 20,000 pounds. Well, I called the broker. Broker was actually probably one of the best brokers I've ever worked with. He was really cool. I called him up and I explained the situation. He's like, I promise they're not that much. I've moved a ton of them and I've had them scaled. I said, all right, you know, you've been nice, you've been professional, whatever. I said, I'll take it. So I get loaded up and then I realize how far the other pick, and that was partially my fault, which I would have made it to if it wasn't for DOT. They closed at 4 o'clock and I wasn't able to get there till 5. So that's another headache I had. And keep in mind, this is Friday afternoon, so I would have had to sit there till Monday morning, which I was not doing. So I called the broker up and I'm like, look, this pickup's a little bit out of my way and I can't make it today. I was like, can you split the load? And he's like, prefer not to. Well, I don't remember if he said he preferred not to. He said it wasn't really ideal, but he said he was willing to do it for me. So all in all, that was yesterday. I ran into problems with the loads and DOT. I ended up getting the 1 crate. He cut me a fair rate on it, considering what he was paying me for the 2. Paid me for like, I don't know, 70% for the 1 that he was paying me for both of them. So I took it and ran. But I just wanted to let y'all know, and you know, it's kind of a yesterday story about, you know, how a day can go. Some days you have traditional where you just pick stuff up, drive, and drop it off, and stick your money in your pocket, but not every day is like that. So yeah, so next video, I have been seeing all the comments and everything, and messages that you guys want to see my equipment. That is coming up next. That will be the next video. I'm gonna get everything all cleaned up. Everything's gonna be organized, and I'm gonna show you guys around and why I have it and what it is, and why I like it, why I picked it over other brands. and what I plan on getting next. So I hope you guys enjoyed my story. I know it wasn't really a happy story, but I just want to give you guys a realistic, what could be an actual day in the life of Hotshot. Most of the days are very good, though. I don't want this to be a negative video or you guys to look at this like this is a bad job. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys on the equipment video. Thanks.